Hello everyone. Welcome to today's tutorial where we will walk through the process of installing, accessing and running the PyGeo API service and the Jupyter Notebook within a Docker environment. We have simplified the installation of PyGeo API and Jupyter Notebook by putting them inside separate Docker containers. In this tutorial, we will provide you with a step-by-step explanation for the entire installation process. Firstly, we will understand how to use the Docker Compose command for installing the dependencies within a Dockerized environment. Additionally, we will show you how to access the PyGeo API homepage from your web browser. And finally, we will explain how to access the prepared notebook file and run the code snippets to see the data visualization outputs. The browser access and the notebook access will serve as an indicator that the installation was successful. The Docker architecture diagram that you can see is actually the consolidated view of the entire Docker environment that has been designed for this tutorial. We have installed the PyGeo API and the Jupyter Notebook in separate Docker containers. Additionally, we have put them in the same Docker environment and allowed the two containers to interact with each other and also with external softwares such as the Chrome browser and the QGIS desktop application. Next, we will proceed with the hands-on implementation of the entire installation process. So before we begin, let's ensure that you have the Docker desktop app installed on your PC and that it's up and running. Also, please download the project folder from the Git URL shared. The project download or cloning process have been explained in the documentation for this module. Please check and ensure that you have it downloaded on your desktop. So to begin with the hands-on installation, I first open the Docker desktop app. Right now, you can see that the container section and the image sections are empty since nothing has been installed as of now. But after installation has been completed, you will see that the containers and the images will get loaded on the right-hand side pane, which is right now blank. Next, I go to the project location. Here you can see that my project has been cloned and this directory contains all the necessary files. I right-click on the directory and try to open it from the terminal. And next, I type the command docker compose up -- build and then press enter. And the installation will start. If you're installing for the first time, it will take some time, but with subsequent installations, the installation files will get cached in your system and the installation will significantly reduce in time. For me, the installation has been completed, so I return back to the Docker desktop to just confirm. Yes, right now the containers are visible on the right-hand side pane. And in the image section, if you just try to cross-verify, the images have also been installed and the status is in use. So the Docker installation was successful. Just to cross-verify that both the containers are installed properly and it's up and running, I first go to the browser and open a new tab. Here in the web URL bar, I type localhost :5000, which is the port number, and I press enter. And the PyGeo API homepage opens up. So this confirms that the PyGeo API instance has been installed successfully and it's up and running. Next, I try to check whether I can access the Jupyter Notebook. For this, in the Jupyter container log, I need to search and find this specific URL, http://127.0.0.1:8888/tree ? Followed by the access token. Now, you don't need to save this specific URL. It will get generated every time you open the Docker desktop application and then run the docker compose command. So just try to find the URL from the terminal and then try to open this URL from your web browser. So if I try to open the URL, I can see that the Jupyter Notebook file is created and it's available for your use. I just double click on it to open the Jupyter Notebook file. And yes, I can access it. And let's run all the cells to see whether all the code snippets are running properly. And yes, the output is getting generated. This means that the Jupyter container is also installed properly as expected. With this, we enter the installation video. Thanks for watching till the end. We will get back in the upcoming videos. Till then, goodbye and take care.